Hello everyone, welcome to video. So here is our group, me and cow. So today we will be a farmer. Here are the farmer lists. So there are Faiz, Akbar, Assidiqi, Kayana, Araminta, Jasmine, Hafidz, Arsha, Kabira, Kayla, Firyal, Lidya Aristiani, and Mohammad, Adibta, Alvinto, Sunika. So what we're gonna talk today, the first one is introduction that we have just finished just now. The next one is project background, problem statement, project objective, data analysis, formulation part, solution part, and conclusion. So the first one is project background. So as we know, we have finished Ramadan and Eid. So soon, Muslim will celebrate the Eid al-Adha, where we will celebrate it by Kurban. And of course, the demand of Kurban animal will increase, such as cow and also lamb, which is it is a really good condition to start a business. That's why we choose to be a farmer today.
So once upon a time, there was a farmer who wanted to buy, sell calves and lambs to be resold for Eid al-Adha at a suitable price and sufficient in a limited space of a barn so as to generate the highest profit according to the budget. Because as a person who studies business, this farmer doesn't want to lose, guys. So let's help him to count.
Okay, next is the project objective. So based on the formulation of the problem, we will determine the result of each possibility to find out the biggest profit we get, which based on the limitation of barn space and budget.
Okay, the next is data and analysis. So in here the farmer wants to buy the lamb and also cow. The farmer buy the animal to prepare for Eid al-Adha. A farmer only have budget 500 million and the farmer only can accumulate 50 animals for the lamb. The cost is 3 millions and the selling price is 5 millions. For the cost is 13 millions and the selling cost is 7 millions. So the next we will explain the formulation of this problem.
In this section, the formulation part is divided into three sections, which are the table, constraints, and last but not least, graphs. Based on our data and analysis, we have constructed a table to make it easier for us to structure our linear program. From the table that we have created, we can discover the constraints that we will apply in linear programming to be in graphical form. First, x plus y less than or equal to 50 because our barn only fits 50 animals. Second, in million rupiah, 13x plus 3y less than or equal to 500 because our budget is only 500 million rupiah. The x and y values cannot be negative since in our real life situation, we can only have which indicates positive, and not half, which implies 0. Finally, we can obtain the objective function to calculate the profit by subtracting the selling price of the calves and lambs by the cost of purchasing them, yielding fxy equals fx plus 2y. We have made these graphs to visualize the inequalities we have discovered through the data and analysis that we have. And now we have 3 points that perhaps could be the best option for the farmer. We'll find it soon.
Okay, next, guys, this is the solution part from the graph before. And yeah, we know that From the previous graph, we get 3 points that can be possibility in helping the farmer set up his bar. These 3 points are obtained to determine which point can generate the highest profits. Before that, we here have a constraint with f in the brackets x comma y, y equals for x plus 2y, hidden on. The first point is obtained by the number of calves or x equals 0, while the number of lambs or y equal 50. So we substituted by 4 times 0 plus 2 times 50 equal 100 million rupiah. Next, the second point. It is known that the number of calves or x is equal to 35 tails, and the number of lambs or y is equal to 15 tails. Then substitute again, so that the profit obtained by the farmer is 4 times 35 plus 2 times 15, and this is equal with 140 plus 30 equal 170 million rupiah. Lastly, the third point. It is known that the number of calves or x is equal to 38. Then, since the resulting graph is facing downward, we round down as well so that it becomes 38 tails. Meanwhile, the number of lambs is 0. Then substitutes it again so that the resulting profit is equal to 4 times 38 plus 2 times 0. It is equal with 152 million rupiah. So according to the initial goal, we just to find the highest profits, the best choice is the second point, with a profit of 170 million rupiah, and the number of calves is 35 tails, and the number of lambs is 15 tails. Okay, next to the next slide, please. And yeah, but do these results meet the requirements? So let's prove it. We have the next constraints: calves are x plus lambs are y less than equal 50 to satisfy the new number. Meanwhile, the total cost must meet 13x plus 3y less than equal to 500 million rupiah. But do this result meet the requirements? So we have the next constraints: calves are x plus lambs are y less than equal 50 to satisfy the new number. Meanwhile, the total cost must meet 13x plus 3y less than equal to 500 million rupiah. Furthermore, after calculating using linear programming, it can be seen as follows. The number of calves is equal to 35 tails, and the number of lambs is equal to the 15 tails. Then substitute for the constraint the number of animals needed. X plus y less than equal 5, and 35 plus 15 is 50, and this is equal to the 50 tails. Then this variable is satisfied. Then it can be seen that the price of one calves is equal to 13 million rupiah, and the price of one lamb is equal to 3 million rupiah. So we can substitute it into the constraint regarding the budgets. And yeah, we know that 13x plus 3y less than equal 500, and then we times it 13 times by 35 plus 3 times by 15 less than equal 500. And we know that is 455 plus 45 is equal to 500 million rupiah. So it fulfills. So yeah, that's the solution part from the farmer. Thank you very much.
So at the end of the story, the farmer was finally able to set up a barn with the initial numbers of calves, 35, and the initial number of lambs, 15. This amount has also been adjusted to the minimum number of warehouses is less than equal 50, and with a minimum budget of less than equal to 500 million. It is hoped that the livestock can provide benefits for this Eid Adha event.
Okay, guys, we are on the last of the slide of the presentation. Before I close this presentation, I have some quote that is math isn't just about numbers, it's about understanding. So that's all from us. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.